This father was taking his disabled son to compete in a triathlon. As the starting gun fired, all competitors plunged into the ocean. With staff assistance, the father and son also set off. Paul dragged his son forward, refusing to give up despite exhaustion. Soon, all participants had reached shore. Only the father and son remained in the water. Paul gritted his teeth and persevered, successfully swimming ashore at the very last moment of the allotted time. Their indomitable spirit moved everyone present. Paul quickly changed his son into dry clothes, then mounted a specially adapted bicycle to set off again. They had to hurry to catch up with the competitors ahead, but the weather was scorching. Paul had to constantly monitor his condition while cycling. The gap between them and the others gradually narrowed. Paul noticed their names written all along the path ahead. People were cheering for them. Just as they were about to reach the finish line, Paul noticed something was wrong with his son's expression. He immediately stopped to check and discovered his son's waist was raw and bleeding. After crossing the finish line, Paul took his son to the medical station. Paul proposed withdrawing from the race, but his son insisted on completing it. So Paul pushed his son and began the final 42-kilometer marathon, advancing step by step toward the finish line with heavy strides. The race had already lasted 14 hours. Many competitors had collapsed from exhaustion. Paul's strength was also nearing its limit. Runners crossed the finish line, one by one. Less than 20 minutes remained. Paul's consciousness began to fade. He staggered and collapsed by the roadside. His son gazed at his exhausted father, knowing he had given everything, but the boy refused to give up. With trembling hands, he pushed the wheelchair forward, inch by inch. Witnessing this, Paul's fighting spirit ignited. He pushed his son forward, racing toward the finish line. Before the clock ran out, they finally crossed the line. The entire crowd cheered for this father and son.